What's up, India? I'm in Chicago. Thanks, Alan. That's a sword.
come to Pakistan. Maybe. How you do? Let's see. Do you play the electric guitar? I'm 6'4", by the way. 6'4". That's very tall. Um, you said that's too much. Too bad, Chucky. I'll come to Pakistan. Cool. Well, you see, we arranged somebody to go in my place. Enjoy Pakistan. Let me know how it was. Greetings from Poland. What's up,
Let us help with
Poland?
the cost of your prescriptions. You enjoy time with your family. No, you're getting a better price.
I am thinking of leaving everything and just focus on my music and write my own songs. It's a good idea. Leave everybody and everything. Play Blur, 2 songs, please. I can play like any Metallica. I can't play Rape Me by Nirvana, but I can molest your ears with fusion. You guys want to check out a cool trick? Hey guys, can you play Fluff by Black Sabbath? I'm gonna start putting people in timeout. Okay, guy. Whoa. Look what you did. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do, guy. 1 second. Guy 87. You enjoy timeout. 1 minute. Okay. Let's see. Do you know Thunderstruck? Too good, Marvin. Thanks, Ramdas. You look like the type. Whoops. Message retracted. Come on. Well, Monique, welcome. Check out a cool Jimmy Herring trick. You play 3 notes descent, like ascending or descending on 1 string. And then you can't really go forward unless you slide forward with your pinky, right? But you slide with your index. That has like a nice sound. Here. Right? Instead of... Now, you want to slide to a half step beneath where you're going and then bend up. Check this out. Right? That's a cool one. All right, let's see. I love it. I love it too. It's cool. It's a really cool tip, right? Time out for what? For making suggestions, bro. For suggesting songs. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. You know? Marvin, if I want to learn this, what should I do? I know how to play chords and I can compose my own songs, but I don't know how to fingerstyle and play with tabs and make melodies for my... You should just keep going. You're just, you know, you need to keep studying until you come up with, you know, more skill and better questions. You know, it's like sometimes you can ask a question and I can, like, you know, point you the right direction, but the question's so general that, like, it's you know, you gotta like get to a place where like the things that you're asking are the things that are gonna get you better. Late night jam sandwich, indeed. Daniel, can you play Highway to Hell? LeBron, you get timeout too. I'm sorry. 1 minute. Okay. Bro, for everyone in the chat, what time is it for you? It's 11:17 Central Time. All right. Let's see.
LegalZoom makes
How
it
about
simple
this
to
one?
start an LLC.
I like this one. That's a Cheetos commercial, not the track, but I know it sounds just like it. Could be like a backing track on YouTube. You're welcome. What's up, Sean? It is a sword. I had it relicked by a guy I know. Thank you, immortal swine. You guys want to know the Stevie Ray Vaughan trick? Please suggest me some of your videos to learn fingerstyle and tab. Bro, I'm playing with a pick. I don't know what you mean by fingerstyle. But I also like don't like tabs. Like you need neither fingerstyle nor tab. Tab is for, you know. I hate to say it, but it's not for the smart. Play Weezer. Up. You get time out. 1 minute for Weezer. And pow. Do you feel that? Can't feel good. All right, chill. I'm really digging your vids. Been taking jazz lessons lately after 20 years of self-study. Your vids are great. Amazing. Oh, thank you. Well, good to know you're not that old. Let's see. I'm sorry, Marvin. I'm not getting the correct word to convey you my message. That's all right. Anyways, you guys want to know about like the Stevie Ray Vaughan technique? Check this out. It's all about getting the rest stroke together. So like a lot of you guys know how to do how to strum and play lines. That's called left hand muting. Like if you're playing like Like what's happening. That style of playing is like strumming, but then using your left hand to just get one note at a time. So you're getting a really percussive sound, but the way you're hitting the string is kind of like a pendulum swing, right? It's like a brush. And you're controlling the sound with just letting one note at a time ring. Let's see. Your channel may be temporarily or permanently restricted from live streaming. Your account is restricted. You can't live stream from any channel. That sounds like fake news. Jesus Christ. Take your shirt off real quick. Dude, nobody wants to see that. So, yeah, but like the idea is like, that's not news. Everybody knows that. But here's where people start dropping like 30 grand to learn about Stevie, where they could just do it unplugged. In gypsy jazz, what we do is we play rest strokes, right? You wind your arm up and then you cut through a string and you rest your pick on the next string. So unlike the strum where it's a pendulum swing, this is kind of like cutting through it. Now, what this enables you to do is use your shoulder to turn. So think about like holding an egg shaker. The way you play time, you have this motion with the rest strokes that is this, and then you have the bigger motion with the whole shoulder. So you can play like. You can use this kind of thing, and that allows you to dance a little bit, and you can actually play the groove that way. Not everything side to side. Now, the way that people like buy like a Dumble clone and like a super expensive custom shop Strat, and then they just play still like this. And when you put it's not about the way you get that spank and all that like satisfying metallic clank under your sound on a Strat is not by moving the string side to side. It's by pushing it in and letting it pop back up real quick. It's like squashing it here with those rest strokes. So you got this. So that's the sound. To get that spank out. So they call it improv. I call it making up stuff. Cool. Let's see. How many hours did you practice when you first started? I always practiced quite a bit. Is modal jazz real? Yes. Man, I love the questions. New here, what's up? Well, Brookie, we're gonna play some music. Why do most jazz legends and teachers don't like modes? Barry Harrison, Jens Larson. I don't know. I guess you gotta ask them why they don't like it. Both the people you mentioned don't shred. So, do you want to shred, or do you want to have a fancy, like a nice suit, gig at a cafe? Jimmy Rosenberg is very good. Yeah, you should study modes. The way to study modes, let's say I take a track like this. I'm gonna slow it down. Like, let's put it 75. All right, 1, 2, 3, 2. Right, 1. It's really like half time. 3, 4, 1, 2. Take one position of Dorian. Let's say, let's just play like, start playing quarter notes. These are pretty slow quarter notes. Always practice things even with no articulation when you're doing modes. Now, practice them 3 ways. This is called legato. Even though I'm picking, it's the full length of the note. A full quarter note that connects to another full quarter note. Then play them staccato. The slow it possibly can be. You can hear my delay. Right? Now play them normal, meaning like play a note and then leave a space. So you gotta feel the 8th notes, like I'm pressing and I'm letting go of the note with my left hand, but in a subdivided way. So this might seem like a stupid thing to do, but then you go to 8th notes. So now your subdivision is ka, 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 ka. That's kind of like normal, staccato. Legato. Now I'm gonna stop playing it up and down. I'm gonna just explore Dorian. Playing legato all over the fretboard. So I'm making up the contour of the line, but just staying inside that Dorian. I'm gonna switch to triplets. Now I'm gonna switch to 16ths. Now I'm gonna switch to 5s. What is now 6s. How does 7 sound, right? It'd be like it's like pulling against the music. Now it's 30 seconds. That's Now, how do you think about 9s? Let's conceptualize that. That's like triplets divided into 3s. Like tick 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 tack 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 tens, right? That's 8 notes divided into 5s. You got like ta ka ta ka ta ka ta ka. Now improvisation, like you can go into like quicker. I don't do 11s, but like 12s or like 16s broken into 3s, right? Or like right, like. Or triplets divided into 4s. Tip, 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 tagging, 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 tagging. So phrasing is just this game of mixing and matching between those speeds, right? Right. Study the modes in subdivision. You're really good as a teacher. Yeah, so the modes let you have this like overarching kind of sight of the instrument that allows you to think rhythmically. And, seeing modes as arpeggios, I think, is also like a big piece of that. Like not being locked into playing modes up and down. This guy's a child predator? Okay, I think that deserves a timeout. At least 10 seconds, right? Listen, man. Oh my God. He has proof. I love that. Listen, that party at Diddy's, I didn't know. I didn't know she was 6. Alpha the Weezer guy. Yeah. Let's see. That was a 1 minute timeout, but it might be more. Good morning from Brazil. Cool. Oh my God. These guys. You're gonna go to timeout too. 30 minutes for you. Who are these guys? I don't know. It's the guys that collect proof about, with fusion guitarists. Where they know about us. Something that's really helpful when you're trying to get into that fast pocket of 30-second notes. People try to start trying to see the mode kind of freely, but what you really want to do to start out is use patterns of 8 up and then patterns of 8 down that cycle, like that. So check this out, like pattern, like let's say that's a really good one too. So look, now I'm gonna like add some chromaticism instead of like going all diatonic. I'm gonna, at the end of the line, I'm gonna use 3 chromatic notes. Instead of this, I'm gonna go, now I'm gonna go do it in the beginning too. I can maybe go back to the original pattern, but push the notes that are on the D string a half step up. Right, let's say. Now I'm playing a pattern that's twice as long. Like it's like a 8, 8, 8, 8, right? So. And then you want to build like this kind of flow where you can just, you know, play that super cyclic. Let's see. He haven't trained his fingers to not get tired. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you gotta have technique. Holdsworth, yes, I like Holdsworth. How do you build stamina if you play so many notes for hours? My hands get tired. The way that I shook Danny's head once and I can say it was soft and supple. Yeah, dude, I don't have strong hands. I mean, you know, it's like normal. I think they're normal. I mean, it's like Jewish hands, you know, so it's like -10. But in any case, what you want to do is like think about your left hand like a seesaw. So it's kind of like with the legato stuff, you want to, if you imagine, it's like playing piano upside down, right? So when you play piano, you don't play from your finger, you rotate your arm bone to get the weight from like your pinky to your other fingers, right? It's a lot of that kind of motion. So it's the same here. You want to actually make the notes with your index. You actually make every note. I'm not picking very much. I'm going down, down. that kind of forever if you practice it that way, right? Like. Hi, Abba. I did it, okay? I did it. Yeah, that's the basic idea. The amp has a lot to do with it? No. I love metronomics, it's so great. So again, I just covered like a lot of the stuff I think about speed. So speed is more about conceptualizing rhythm. So you wanna start singing it, not playing it. So when getting outside on the vamp, more static theme, are you thinking implied chord changes or more tension? So if I'm thinking implied chord changes, I am, but it's not in the way you think it is. So like if like this is a track in G, so I can just like I don't know, you name a chord. Name any chord, just 2 triads random, and I'm waiting. So advice on increasing speed. Yeah, so conceptualizing like the speed you want to play in, recognizing what your heroes use. I think that's the key thing. So like if you listen, whoever your guitar hero is, and you take a groove, and then you're like, what speed is he playing on it? Is it 16th notes? What am I hearing that I like? So recognize, and this, all my guys are gonna play 30-second notes, right? So if you can do stuff like that, that's interesting to listen to, singing like rhythm parts, you know. It has to be like, you know, in your mind, like the rhythm. I have to go, but you rock. You rock too. It's like a conversation. Yeah, like a person talking, right? That's the basic idea. Did you write any changes? No. Let's see. I think half the band on the guitar player is the amps that respond. No, that's just not true. It's what you. Oh shit. My phone just ate shit. It's what you think, but it's not true. It's not the response. It's about being comfortable enough with technique to get the sound out of the instrument. Like I can play gypsy jazz on an acoustic guitar and play all those rhythms. It's just training yourself to get. You want to get that with your volume. I'll turn the track way down. Right, so it's like no amp. I'm still getting the response I want. So yeah, that's the idea. Do you know any polyphia? I don't know any. Yeah, but bro, play Primus. It's difficult. No, I'm not playing any Primus. Especially their guitar parts are like I don't even know what's going on. Anyways. Thanks, Buck. Let's see. When you talk about enclosures, you say it's important to know the modes in order to get the correct neighbor tones. Doesn't it achieve the same end just knowing the key scale where the mode comes from? Yes and no. You're just not going to be able to see it in time if you think about it that way, right? Because it's easier if you think, like, I'll give you an example. So we're playing, I don't know, All of Me, right? First chord is C, second chord is E7, third chord is A7, fourth chord is D minor. So on the first chord, the enclosures around the C chord are gonna all come from the key of C. So it'll be a whole step, like the approach notes are always a whole step down, neighbor tone is gonna be like whole step above the root, half step above the third, whole step above the fifth. Second enclosure is gonna be around E, because it's an E7, but E7 is the fifth mode of harmonic minor. That's where those notes come from. It's Mixolydian, flat 2, flat 6. So you could just move an E arpeggio with the notes of a harmonic minor, right? It would give you the same thing. But thinking wise, it's not how my brain works. My brain sees an E chord and automatically I think about E being the one of the sound, right? It's not like a theoretical trick, it's just how it sounds. Like that, the idea is that the center is shifting. So then you ask yourself, well, what two do I have in this mode, right? It's a flat two. What four do I have in this mode? It's a flat, or sorry, what four? It's like a four, half step above a three. What kind of six? It's a flat six around the five. So I get same thing on the A. It's Mixolydian flat two, flat six. So half step around the root, half step above the three, half step above the fifth. Then D comes from Dorian. So yeah, I'm back to the key of C. So whole step, just whole step above everything. Right, but I'm constantly asking myself, what kind of two above the one? What kind of three above the four? What kind of six above the five? And the easiest way to do it is just think about the mode. Can you play Smell Like Teen Spirit? Time out. You deserve 10 minutes for that. See ya. How important is neck width for hand size? Not important. Not very important. It's most of the things that you think an instrument, like for different body types, sure, you can give like a more comfortable or less comfortable guitar, but you gotta keep it in proportion. You know, it's like there are a lot of shirts you can wear that don't fit you great. You know what I mean? They're not going to like, you know, affect the way you look that much. So you know, eventually you get like the thing that's exactly comfortable for you. But a lot of the time, what you want to learn is flexibility. You want to learn how to adjust with your body to make the instrument you have work. Let's see. Yeah, that makes sense. I guess my idea would be only work if all chords come directly from C major. Yeah, most music doesn't behave that way. Can you play a 2-5-1? I guess I could. Let's see. Can you play Hotel California by the Eagles? You are in time out, bro. 5 minutes for that. Okay. Okay. You should check out some Ron chord progressions. He uses a symmetrical pattern. Cool. I'll check it out. Let's see. The pickups. These are three, just all the same, exact same. ML by Sur. I see that you think gear does a lot. Gear is important, but it's really not the answer to the prayer. What's your channel about? Mainly me talking shit, I guess. Who are your favorite player at the moment? Not necessarily modern. Django Reinhardt, Wes Montgomery. At the moment, I'd say that's the choice. This is not a song. It's just me shredding. Let's see. He's amazing, but I'm sorry. I think Guthrie is better. Mateo is young. Give him time, and he will be the GOAT. You know, he is amazing. He is amazing. My student bought me a ticket to go see it live in Chicago. And I'll tell you something about Mateo that not a lot of people are going to talk about. For my whole life, I thought that, what the fusion audience wanted was, somebody to just blast them. But the truth is, the whole time, they just wanted to be finger banged. It's the secret. Let's see. What are some exercises I can do to practice improvising continuous 16th note lines? Just do the same thing but slower. But yeah, Mateo's show is very funny. I come to America, mama. I finger bang everybody. They love it. They love me in America, mama. They say they had never been finger banged any better. To quote another great Italian, just busting balls, No, I think he's great. Play the Diddy Twerk song. Nah. No, he's a great guitar player. There's nothing to say about that. And of course I'm jealous. Jesus Christ. Making a career playing fusion live for people, blowing minds, what everybody wanted. How can you not be jealous of that? No, good for him, though. It's bedtime. I'm teaching a ton tomorrow. I'll probably stream at some point. See you guys soon. Bracker, are you snorting lines of white sugar? You guys like Mateo, huh? All right. See you guys soon.